Hey, what's up guys? So this is a new M1 MacBook, but a pretty common complaint is that there is no buttons here to adjust the backlit of the keyboard. These buttons right here are for the brightness of the screen, and to adjust the brightness of the keyboard itself, you have to go into this control panel here, click keyboard brightness, and then adjust it like that. Drag this slider back and forth, so if I drag it all the way to the left, my keyboard brightness goes to 0, and then if I drag it some more to the right, it lights up. But I thought this was a pretty crappy solution. So what I'm gonna recommend is to go ahead and download this program called Carabiner Elements. You can just look it up on Google and click the download button here, hit keep, and then that's a DMG, so you're gonna open that up, double click on the PKG file, and then go through this setup process. Click install, use your fingerprint password, and then successfully install this. Sure, moved that to the trash. And you can close out of this website. And now you're gonna search for the Carabiner Elements program. Click on it. By default, it's blocked. So you're gonna say open security preferences, and then click the lock button to make changes. Once again, use your fingerprint, and then click allow right here. Now close out of this menu. And then one last thing you have to do is open security privacy systems. Click the lock again, use Touch ID again, and then click on that little Carabiner observer. So that's basically gonna allow this program to actually use your keyboard. So now you can close out of these. And this is the actual software program itself. So on here, you're gonna go to function keys and then set whichever one you like. So I don't really use this mission control and search spotlight. So I'm gonna change those. So that's, what is that? F3 and F4. So I'm gonna click on F3 and then set it to illumination down. And then I'm gonna click on F4 and set that to illumination up. And then I think there's one more, there's one more permission you have to grant to the Carabiner grabber to allow it to monitor input from your keyboard. So you're gonna click on the lock, use Touch ID again, click on Carabiner grabber, and that should be it. And then now when I press F3, it should decrease the keyboard brightness. And then when I press F4, it should increase the keyboard brightness. I know that was a little bit complicated and I wish it was simpler, but you guys have to remember, as good as this computer is, it's still an Apple product. And if you're like me and you use this functionality a lot, pretty much every day, then spending this 5 minutes to set this up is totally worth the time investment.